Game 2 fallout critical questions for the Celtics and Mavericks. The Boston Celtics took a commanding 2-0 lead over the Dallas Mavericks after an exhilarating back-and-forth Game 2 in Boston. Historically, teams with a 2-0 lead in the finals hold a formidable 31-5 all-time record. Furthermore, the Celtics boast an impressive 43-1 series record when leading a best-of-7 series 2-0, their only loss occurring in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. As the series shifts to the American Airlines Center for Games 3 and 4, the Mavericks, who are 5-3 at home during these playoffs, face a significant challenge. The Mavericks started strong in Game 2, leading 13-6 in the first quarter, which was their largest lead of the night before Boston overtook them in the second quarter. Luka Doncic's performance was stellar, finishing with 32 points, 11 assists, and 11 rebounds, marking his 7th triple-double this postseason. This ties him for the second most triple-doubles in NBA playoff history. However, his 8 turnovers were detrimental to Dallas' efforts to even the series, and the Mavericks now aim to bounce back in Game 3. Dave McMenamin. Boston's strategy of keeping the ball in Jason Tatum's hands paid off. Despite his shooting struggles, 6-for-22 in Game 2 after a 6-for-16 performance in Game 1, Tatum's willingness to pass and involve his teammates was crucial. He recorded 12 assists, his highest this postseason, and effectively dismantled the Mavericks' on-ball pressure by finding cutters and distributing the ball to keep Dallas' defense spread out. Jrue Holiday benefited significantly, making 10 of 13 shots with only 3 three-point attempts. The Celtics' balance, even with a drop in their three-point shooting, 10 made threes in Game 2 compared to 16 in Game 1, was pivotal. Brian Windhorst. The Celtics' offseason trades for Kristaps Porzingis and Jrue Holiday have been game changers. While Boston's shooting has been inconsistent since the first quarter of Game 1, their well-rounded team and the addition of these two key players have provided a considerable margin for error. Porzingis' health will be crucial as the series progresses, but his presence has already significantly impacted the Celtics' performance. Mark Spears. Luka Doncic's aggressive approach from the start of Game 2 led to 23 points by halftime. Despite his knee issues, indicated by the pregame announcement that he was questionable, Doncic managed to hit several difficult shots. However, it's evident that he cannot carry the Mavericks alone. Kyrie Irving and others must step up to match the Celtics' offensive firepower. Tim Hardaway Jr. might need to be more involved to provide additional scoring support. Dave McMenamin. Derek Lively II's influence, which was crucial in the Mavericks' run to the finals, has been neutralized in this series. Scoring only 4 points in the first 2 games and making rookie mistakes, like erratic passes that led to Celtics fast breaks and defensive lapses, Lively needs to find his footing. His contribution will be vital for the Mavericks to counter the Celtics' dominance. Brian Windhorst. Kyrie Irving's rhythm has been disrupted by the Celtics' defense, combining strong guard play and rim protection to close his shooting windows. Additionally, Irving has been distracted by the Boston crowd, engaging with fans and possibly letting it affect his focus. For Dallas to have a fighting chance, Irving needs to regain his composure and perform at his best. Mark Spears. Jrue Holiday's unexpected offensive outburst in Game 2, where he led the Celtics in scoring, underscored his versatility. Known primarily for his defense, Holiday's ability to contribute significantly on both ends of the floor highlights the Celtics' depth and makes them a formidable opponent for the Mavericks. Dave McMenamin. The Mavericks' shooting has been dismal, making just 13 of 53 three-point attempts, 24.5%, in the first 2 games. This stark contrast to their postseason average of 12.3 made threes per game underscores the offensive struggles they face. While their defense has managed to keep Boston's historically efficient offense somewhat in check, their own offense must improve to avoid a quick series exit. Brian Windhorst. Dallas is struggling to create good shots, which is crippling their offense. The Celtics' ability to handle Irving and Doncic one-on-one without significant help defense is a major advantage, suffocating the Mavericks' offensive schemes. In the third quarter of Game 2, Daniel Gafford's pick-and-roll success offered some hope, but Dallas needs more reliable sets to challenge Boston's defense consistently. Mark Spears. Despite the current situation, a sweep seems unlikely. The Mavericks are too talented and playing at home for the next 2 games. Historically, the series doesn't truly start until a team loses at home. Boston, known for losing focus occasionally, might drop 1 game. Dallas needs to show resilience and fight to extend the series and potentially turn it around. The Boston Celtics have positioned themselves favorably with a 2-0 lead over the Dallas Mavericks, leveraging their historical success when leading by this margin. The Mavericks face a daunting task as the series shifts to their home court. Key adjustments, player performances, and shooting accuracy will be critical factors in determining whether Dallas can make a comeback or if Boston will continue their dominance. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving's ability to elevate their game, supported by crucial role players like Derek Lively II and Tim Hardaway Jr., will be vital for the Mavericks. Meanwhile, the Celtics will aim to maintain their balanced attack with Jason Tatum, Jrue Holiday, and Kristaps Porzingis leading the charge. As the series progresses, the tactical adjustments, mental fortitude, and execution under pressure will define the outcome. Dallas has the talent to challenge Boston, but they must overcome the Celtics' depth and strategic superiority to make this a competitive series.